Regarding this question, yes, it's okay to have a second-hand pair as your first pair of figure skates, but there are additional things that you have to consider or keep in mind when shopping for second-hand skates. The first thing, whether or not you're buying brand new or second-hand, is to make sure that they fit well. So as you can see here, this is the insole of my current pair, and this is the imprint of my longest toe, which is my big toe. So as you can see, it's there. And then this is the tip of the boot or the insole. And ayan, yan lang yung space between the tip of my toe and the end of the boot. So there's really not a lot. It has to fit your foot exactly as possible from heel to toe. Same logic applies to the width of the boot or your skate. So if this is your foot, these are your toes, this part of your foot, so the ball of your foot, the boot has to fit it exactly also from the big toe side to the pinky toe side. If your boots are too long or wide for you, you won't be able to control them as much, like your foot will slide around inside the shoe. And if they're too short or too narrow, it can be very, very painful. Second thing to consider would be how much support or life is left in the boot. What do I mean by this? If you're looking to buy a traditional boot, meaning it's made of leather and wood, make sure that there's not a lot of creasing in the ankle portion. As you can see here, there's quite a deep crease line in that part. That means that the boot might not be able to support you and your ankles on the ice. A little bit of creasing is fine since it is secondhand, but just make sure that the creases aren't so deep or as long. And if you're looking to buy Idea boots, this is the trick that my friend taught me. Since Idea boots, in my experience, don't crease at the ankle the way the traditional boots do. So you kind of take this part and then squeeze. And see how easy it is, you can squeeze the sides together. This is my old boot. Comparing that to my new boot, which is this one, I can barely squeeze the sides at all. And it's the same for this other Idea pair that I have. See, I can't squeeze the sides as much also. To set expectations also, since you are buying secondhand, the boot might already be molded to the previous owner's feet, so it won't fit yours exactly like a glove. But if the lengthening width are correct, you should be mostly fine. Third thing to consider about buying secondhand skates is the blade. Is there sharpening life left? As you can see here, this part of the blade called the dull strip, like this one at the very end of the blade, on the one on the left, it's very thin already compared to the one on the right, which is my newer blade. Actually, the one on the left, medyo pwede pa siya, but if you go up here to where we spin, the rocker portion, the one on the left is already quite flat compared to the one on the right. So just make sure that the dull strip isn't too thin, especially at the front part or the rocker of the blade. And if you need specific suggestions on models and brands that are good for beginner to intermediate skaters, check out this video by Coach Joel. And that's it. I'm sorry there was a lot, but I hope it helps.